Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Now, on last episode, we ended up getting captured by Sonic, then escaping capture, then getting recaptured after fighting a boss, which then we ended up having Knuckles have to break the Master to Emerald because Robotnik, also known as Eggman, was going to steal it. So then we had to gather the pieces of it, and now we get to go save Sonic.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced.
A secret military base. That must mean no one must know where it's at or the name of it. No, you heard about it on satellite TV.
I still can't believe that Sonic.
First off, how do you have satellite TV back in like 1990 something? Back whenever this was made for the Dreamcast. But along with that, why would a secret base be?
Look, it's Amy.
Whatever.
And Eggman too.
Okay,
What's Amy doing here?
that scene's just
Doesn't
wrong.
matter.
To me, it
I
looks
have to
like
help
Amy's
Amy
like,
because she's
either she's
Amy.
shaking her booty for Robotnik and trying to cheat on Sonic, or she's like, how am I gonna cross this river to get to Sonic? And Eggman's like, maybe I can capture her from the behind. But anyway, she's a damsel in distress, so she must be saved.
You couldn't beat me 100 years.
In 100 years? Dang, man, time must fly. So it must be 101 years. Man, I hope time doesn't fly this fast. That's not good. Well, you know, instead of doing what I'm supposed to do and shooting him down, I'm just gonna get in his face and keep punching him, because I'm a douche like that.
I let my guard down.
You let your guard down, because I just kind of ran up to you and punched you 20 times. You should have shot at me more is what you should have done.
This time I'll let you go. But
Let
the
us
next
go?
time we meet, you won't be so
You're
lucky.
crazy. You just got your tail kicked. By Tails, no doubt. But whatever, Eggman. You get the hell out of here.
But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question.
You don't need
know
to ask the
there's
question.
dangers
She's
here?
the creepiest stalker on the planet.
I know, but I'm here to save my
Bam! See?
Again? Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again.
Knowing Eggman's up to no good is like knowing that we need to breathe to survive.
Don't leave without me. I want to help Sonic too.
No, you want to be with Sonic. You don't want to help Sonic. You want to keep him in a cage, and heck, you'd be the happiest one on the planet if you could find Sonic in a cage that you could get into. But anyway, enters the introductory stage for Tails. Now, granted, you could technically say the Robotnik fight is the introductory stage, but you know what? I don't like to think that. One, it's not a stage. Two, it's a boss fight that ain't even a boss fight. I mean, the dude just stands there and just gets pummeled. But, and granted, he will get his revenge on us later. You shall see. For Robotnik might be the trolliest boss in this game. Might. But anyway, instead of having the whole pseudo-Sonic kind of fly around, beat stuff down by hopping on them like you normally would, instead we have this mech, beastly kind of shoot 'em up, pew-pew laser setup with Tails, which is, in my opinion, quite refreshing compared to, you know, what you'd normally see Tails with. Granted, I absolutely love the classic Sonic gameplay, flying through a stage, beat down enemies real quick. But you know what? This is very refreshing, and you know what? It gives variety to the game. I mean, I know there's probably a couple people that are like, "Oh, I really wish we could do this and that with Tails in this game instead." You know what? I kind of wish that we could go out of the mech and back into it. You know, per stage. But you know what? I love being able to shoot stuff up in this game. The whole pew pew of it just, oh, so much fun. Rings. But anyway. Getting an A rank on this stage without having your jet boosters, I think it's called, is pretty difficult. I mean, granted, it's not the most difficult thing to pull off. I mean, you can get the points, but you have to be fast, and you have to know where the enemies are, and you have to go for bonus points, which I'm not really going for too much right here. I mean, granted, normally I don't give a crap because I don't have my power-ups, which means the odds of beating this with good points is pretty slim. You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a chance. Maybe we'll pull this off. And how did that guy not get locked on? Whatever. And a guy just kind of trolls right there. Just kind of hops down and is like, "Oh, ninja!" Luckily, the stage ain't too difficult. But the one thing about this stage that's really crappy is that right up there. Oh wait, we already got him without going up here? Ooh, no way. Up in that top back right corner, there's usually an enemy that'll hide up there. And if you don't get lucky enough to get him on the first try with your first set of lasers when you enter the building, you have to know that platform's there, and most people don't. So instead, you just sit in that... Oh! Oh, I forgot to get that guy. Never mind. Oh, 24k. Not too bad of a run. Got a B rank. I will take that. And sorry if you hear my chair squeaking. It's kinda old and busted. Well, not really busted, just old. But anyway. Sonic's pacing in a cell. Tired of waiting.
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down.
And if I was Sonic right now, I would be hiding in that corner like a afraid, scared little mouse, because you know Amy's one true dream was to have Sonic locked in a cage just for her, where she has the only means of escape. You know the developers actually took time to think of this scenario. They're like, what could be the one thing that would just basically say, yes, Amy is a stalker? This right here.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it?
And for the time being, it seems like Amy's the only one to realize that Shadow is black and Sonic is blue. For everyone else in the world thinks that Shadow is Sonic, and they're chasing Sonic and have Sonic captured for that reason.
That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that?
No, we did not. But the funny thing about that cell is it's actually part of the backstory of this game, which actually doesn't ever get brought up anywhere ever. It actually does kind of play an important role, even though it doesn't play any role at all. But I will explain that when we get to it late in the game, or early in the game. Or heck, maybe not in this game at all, for all we know. I could be going off on a tangent. And that was not what I wanted. But anyway, enter Metal Harbor. This stage is mildly fast-paced, short, and point-filled. No, I'm kidding. This stage has 0 points in it. I think there's like a total of like maybe 26,000 in this entire stage. But anyway, one of my absolute favorite power-ups. I gotta mention it because we just got it, which is the light ring flash. What this allows you to do is to run up a pair of rings, hit B real quick, and just fly across them. Now, what I love about this power-up is it just gives you that sense of speed in this game. Plus, it allows you to travel, you know, caverns and ravines and pits of doom with ease by just kind of running across rings, if I can not say across. But anyway, in this stage, there's virtually no points to be had, and that's including rushing this time-wise. I mean, if you want A, you need to, like, either not go for time, and just get every point by grinding on everything you can, rushing this, which most people won't. Oh, that was not good. Oh, I was worried we might not make it there. And of course Sonic's like, you know what, I'm gonna hop on this gigantic rocket and fly out into the ozone and almost out into space, and then at the last second, we're just gonna hop off and free fall to this gigantic vent that looks like there's nothing underneath it. These are not that easy to hit, to be honest. Oh, jeez. That would have been a really bad way to die right here at the goal ring. And the funniest thing is, when we fell there, we didn't even touch the ring, but they gave it to us. Because we would have fell to our death. $16,000, it can't be too bad, right? No, it's
Just
a C
maybe.
rank. I might even be wrong, it might be like 25,000 for this stage, but it's a ridiculous number when there are no points to be had. But anyway, in before next boss.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be my
Make
fake.
you eat
I had to
those
let them
words.
bicker there for a little bit.
There's no
I do
time
have to give
play
it to
games.
Shadow though,
You
when
won't
he's
even
saying
get
you're
the
comparing
chance.
yourself to me, huh? You know what, he makes a great point, because Shadow's like the very first hedgehog to know how to use Chaos Control. Spoilers!
I'm the coolest.
But along with that, Shadow's just... I mean, he was born to be the ultimate life form, and I almost just died. And he needs to get off that edge, because I am not going to kill myself just to attack him. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
I see.
Get off the edge. I don't want to die just to attack you. There we go.
Bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
I don't think he does, Sonic, because he just got trolled upon. Oh, and enter one of my absolute favorite stages.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up!
Oh, that's right. Even Shadow's like, oh no, no Chaos Control! Super speed sidestep, go! Whoa! While Sonic's just like, where do I go?
Get out of here. Find Amy and Tails.
There's no point. We don't want Amy in any game anyway, and Tails has the tornado. He's fine. So let's just get the hell out of here ourselves. And you know what? I am not sure how much time I have on this recording left, so I am going to try and speed this up after hitting those for no reason. We have very, very little time. I actually don't think I'm going to have enough time for either a closing statement or to actually hit the goal ring, for that matter. But you know what? We're going to try. But anyway, about the stage. This stage has one of the best tracks in this game. I mean, it's not more or less the track. No, it is the track. The track is amazing. I mean, not only is it intense, great guitar, good drums, but gives you that sense of urgency that is, you know, for a scenario where you're like, oh, we only have 8 minutes to get the heck out of this gigantic jungle where we have to run grab onto vines like George of the Jungle and run across trees and really hope to get out of here without dying. Now, along with that, what's really nice about this stage is the scenery. The scenery is incredible. I mean, who doesn't just love just flying through a gigantic jungle? Oh, man, if I could speak right now. Through a jungle and just kind of running across the trees and through the vines and... Man, I almost just keep count of how many times I say a word wrong right now. Have a little count at the bottom of the screen. That's something for another day. But anyway, we're down to the 1 minute mark to get through this stage. And if you look at the time in the top right, we have 6.5 minutes basically to go, which means we are just flying through this, trying to make it with just as minimal effort as possible. Who are you kidding? We are trying our butts off right now just to get through this. Because we need to get through this because there's only so much time. 26 seconds. We have 26 seconds to hit that goal ring. And the end is in sight. Can we pull it off? With 18 seconds to spare. What rank did we get? I'm guessing a B, probably a D. A D rank.
Huh. No
Well,
problem.
good episode. Next time for next episode.